everybody, it's Benny again, and today we're going to go over the Ruger SR1911 in 10mm. She's pretty, all stainless steel, some black accents here. It comes with the grip beaver tail, adjustable rear sights, commander hammer. It is unloaded. Big bull barrel there, take up recoil, that was their idea. Full guide rod there. I put the ambidextrous safety on there. That's a Kimber, actually ambidextrous, and I did it because it was the only one I could find at the time that it kind of looked like the same color as their accents. And then I put the magwell on there and kind of smoothed that up a little bit. Hopefully that helps with the reloads. And I put some grip tape on the front of it because it's a smooth front face there, so a little bit of like skateboard type tape that they make for it. Other than that, I shot it a little bit. It's plenty accurate in 10mm. I like that. The stainless steel is easy to, if you ever get a blem on it or anything like that, to clean up. It's a nice heavy pistol in 1911. Some people would complain that 1911s are too heavy for carry, but I don't mind them so much. This is my Mitch Rosen, I think they call it express line inside the waistband holster. I've used this for my 1911s that I have, and there she is, kind of carry it about cocked like that. It's pretty slick, so that's a good holster. I've also had Milt Sparks holsters. Those are real nice, of course. There's Summer Special 2, I think, is the other one that I have, and that's a real nice one for the 1911. So today we're going to shoot her up a little bit. We're not going to do any testing. I already did the Glock 20, if you saw that video, with my hand loads through the sheetrock, so we're not going to do anything like that. We're just going to shoot the gun, let you see it in action, see what you think. Watch the recoil, might do a little accuracy on some paper, see how that works out. Some people contest, you get in arguments over caliber, that type of thing. I always thought that the 10mm was basically 357 Magnum in an automatic finally. Obviously, other than the diameter of the bullet, it did what Coonan was trying to do with their 1911 years ago. I think it was a success, but they had business problems, and they're really not around anymore as far as I'm aware of. But they put a 357 Magnum in a 1911 platform to get that power out there. And Jeff Cooper came along with the 10mm idea, and I always thought that's basically it. Some people go back and forth on which one's more powerful. I don't know. I really don't get into it too much. I like a bigger bullet. I like 357 Magnum as well, but the Desert Eagle is another platform to put that round in, a revolver round in an automatic, but that's a heavy gun, really heavy gun compared to even a 1911. So that's just some opinions and my talk on that. If you have anything, give me some comments down there. Tell me what you think about 10mm and 357 Magnum. And with that, we'll get into shooting her up a little bit. All right, a little dialogue here. We'll slow it down. I'll try and hit a 2-liter there and see if it'll blow her up or not. Third time's the charm again. I'll try the other one. Oh, nice. I'll try the plate there on the left. Still missing. We'll keep trying some more here. I got another mag. A little bit better that time. We'll keep trying some more. All right, I'll try some on paper. I think I'm pulling them a little left for some reason today. It's been a while since I shot it, but let's shoot some at the paper target there, and we'll take over there and see how bad I do here today. All right, we'll go over and check. All right, well, here's the target. I can take my headphones off. I don't really need them here. So it was going a little left. I got one in the center there. It's either my grip, my trigger pull, or maybe the sights. I don't know. Again, I haven't shot it as much as I used to when I first got it, which was maybe a few hundred rounds. But anyway, we got most of them all in there. I think they're all in there. You can count all of them. So not too bad. 10 millimeters usually pretty accurate. Never had one really be inaccurate yet or anything like that. They go pretty fast. I could go back and reference that video I did with the Glock 20 on these hand loads, but I think they're close to 1,100 feet per second, somewhere in there. 180 grain bullets, the ones I'm shooting today. So doing all right. So we'll go back and shoot her up some more. All right, we'll try a couple more magazines and see how well I can do here. That was awesome. All right. Well, when you hit stuff, it really moves it around. We'll try some more. I thought I'd talk about the magazines real quick. This is the stock Ruger magazine that came with it, and it had the bumper plate on it there for a mag well. And then I got a couple Wilson Combat magazines. They're both of them are 8-round magazines, I believe it is. So it's 8 + 1, 9 rounds there of 10 millimeter. So just thought I'd share that with you before we shot some more here. I'll start on the right hand side there of the plates and work my way around and try not to miss. Hopefully you're picking up the recoil on it. It's pretty good. I mean, it pushes back pretty good, but it's also when it hits, when I hit the target, it really hammers them pretty well. I think you can see that pretty well, but tell me what you think. Wow. All right. Flinch. Catching my own flinch. That's pretty funny. Wow. Flinch, flinch. Yeah, that's 10 millimeter is it is a powerful cartridge. All right, I'm gonna try this last mag here. I think try and put it on the big plate there and shoot quicker, just so you can kind of see what I'm up against trying to shoot 10 millimeter rapid fire in this particular platform. Hopefully this works. Mag dump. So hopefully you could see it. I don't even know how many times I hit that, because you can't really hear it over the echo there that I get in the rings behind it. So if that makes sense, it's tough to hear the ringing even though if you are hitting it or not. So with that, we'll wrap her up here. All right, we'll wrap her up here. So the Ruger SR1911 in 10 millimeter. Hopefully you saw the power of the cartridge, saw how this particular platform reacted in my hand, how it worked out. I to date have had not a single problem with the gun. It is extracted fine, it's ejected fine. The magazines, both the Wilson Combat and the Ruger magazines, have worked don't have any problems with them. As far as them dropping out, I haven't really tested that much, to be honest with you, but yep, test that here on camera. I haven't really paid attention. I was just kind of always worried more about my shooting than I am about the magazines half the time. But they've been really good for me. Again, I haven't had any problems with my hand loads, and kind of figure if your hand loads are working, then factory ammo should probably work. I don't know, maybe that's not a good logic, but I've kind of used it. The gun has been, it's accurate. Today I'm shooting a little left. That might be the way I have that hand load. It's acting with that gun, with the sight picture that I have. I could adjust the sights, or maybe it's just my trigger finger, I don't know. But make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hopefully you liked the video. Give us some comments, give me some feedback. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like, if you like the cartridge or the gun. I think it's a very, very good gun. They were hard to get for quite a while. And I think Ruger was putting a lot of their time and money into the Marlin lineup, but I think they're back out there now. I picked this up a year ago maybe. So I haven't had it that long, but I've shot it as often as I can get around to doing, and I've enjoyed it all the more. I really like that 1911 platform. I'm proud to buy a product from a United States company like that. Ruger's, I think, the last one. Everybody else, it seems like, is owned by somebody outside the United States, I think. I could be off on that, besides the custom houses. So it's a really good product for the money. Like I said, I've enjoyed it thoroughly. So give us some feedback, give us some thumbs up, and we'll keep turning them out. Right, Pancho?
That's right, Benny.